Speaking about empathy, that's been one of Joe Biden's hallmarks as he's come into office. He spoke about empathy a lot, and that seems to be driving a lot of his decisions. Is that how you see it? Looking from Germany, looking at this from a different perspective, do you think that empathy has taken a role in U.S. politics in the last couple of months?
Empathy as a tool of good governance or good policy has been around and discussed since the antiquities. Also the antiquities in Asia and China, or the Greek antiquities and the Roman antiquities. So it is a tool rather than just like a soft skill. It's like, it means like you have to be able to assess what other people you share the space with, you live with, also you chose to live with, what their ideas are, where they're coming from, in order then to just figure out solutions for the questions at hand. And if you do not bother, then the opponent of this empathy is resentment. And you can literally see, like, to explain what empathy is, to look into resentment-driven societies where minorities are scapegoated for whatever, like the homosexuals in Russia or transgender people everywhere in the world, basically also in the right-wing camp in the United States, which is a replacement of real politics. You just like use your resentment in order to fuel and mobilize people, but to no end. Whereas empathy has a clear and an efficient end. It's about finding a solution. It's very constructive. So if you look into the policies in the United States, it's very interesting that under Obama, I feel more people were deported back to Mexico, to Latin America than under Trump. So you might say, oh, if it's only like a front end thing, you cannot just only talk empathy and never do it. However, you see a clear difference between the detainment of children in the Trump era and how it was discussed then in the Obama era. But Mr. Biden has actually not yet to prove that he's capable of empathy. I mean, his career speaks for itself. Also, the knowledge or the habitual knowledge of like that alliances matter. I feel that's deeply ingrained in him. But now it's also, what does it mean? Like, how, to what end do we like unify now? And he's talking about the a League of Democracy very often. And John Davenport of Fordham, I believe, did that. I also write about this in my book here, in Homo Empathicus. But then it's like, what is this supposed to mean? Because clearly from Taiwan to Canada, New Zealand to Germany, and that includes also Korea, South Korea, Japan, you name it. It's all democracies. They all rest on the same values and the acknowledgement of human dignity and human rights. And it's clearly that countries like China do not, but to what avail? And I feel here he has also to become like a leader, almost a theoretical leader, as a leader in theory, in theories, as FDR was with his 4 freedoms. So just to define an ideological like background on which these policies, the League of Democracies will conduct.